morning, everyone. So today I thought I would talk about email clients again, simply because I have seen through the course of the years that people, even though they've upgraded to Windows 10, they're still using Windows Live Mail. And Windows Live Mail, like, retired a long time ago. And so if it still works for you, great. But be aware that Windows Live Mail will eventually die for you. And when it dies, it's because, security protocols have changed through the years. And with Live Mail, you're using POP3 protocols. If your ISP still supports POP3, that's great. Gmail supports POP3 too, but they prefer that you use IMAP as a protocol. Now, the difference between POP3 and IMAP is with POP3, when your email client connects to your email server, your emails download to your computer and then delete from the server. That's what POP3 does. So the bad thing is if your computer dies, your hard drive dies, it blows up, kids dump water on it, you've lost those emails. With IMAP, then those emails are still on the email server. So that's the difference. And so you can always go to the webmail, the web server's webmail side, and at least, look at your emails while your computer is being fixed or however, or being replaced. So that's the difference between POP3 and IMAP. So again, going back to Live Mail has been dead probably for 6 years. Eventually it will die for you if you're still using it. A lot of people in the days of old were used to Outlook Express. And so when they ask about upgrading to a new email program, they are looking for Outlook. Well, Outlook is no longer free. So if you want the Outlook program independent by itself, it still comes with the premium package of Microsoft Office. But if you just want it by itself, I think it is around $80 or $90. You can buy it separate, but there are alternatives that are just as good, and they're free. So the two I know of for certain that I have messed around with and helped clients with, I was reading up on other ones, is EM Client, which is the one I recommend for a lot of people because it looks very similar to Outlook. And of course, with this, EM Client gives you calendar, contacts, and stuff like that, kind of like how Outlook works. As you can see just from this screen capture from their website, you've got your schedule, if you have calendar events and tasks to do, this is your main reading view. These are your emails and these are your folders. EM Client will do POP3. It also will do IMAP. It interfaces with Google very well. The advantage to EM Client is it will also interface with your, Google Calendar. The other one is Thunderbird. Thunderbird was retired for a while and then they brought it back. It does very similar things. As you can see in the screen capture here, there's your email boxes, your preview, and then you can change the view so you can read. You have a reading pane, you've got your calendar. Both of them are good. Both will interface with Google. I'm just partial to EM Client versus Thunderbird, but I've got clients who use Thunderbird and have never had a problem. So other than occasionally the database gets full, it will only hold 2 gigabytes worth of mail, and then you have to create a new data file. Outlook, I think it is 4. EM Client, I've never seen anyone max out their data file, so I don't know if it's doesn't have a file limit or what, but I've never seen anyone max it out. Excuse me, went down the wrong pipe. So those are the two recommended replacements for Windows Live Mail. Like I said, I am partial to this. It is for personal use. EM Client is free, although you do have to get a license. I'm not sure with Thunderbird. I know Thunderbird is free, but I don't know if you have to license it or not. If you're using EM Client in a business setting, you have to buy a business license. I think it's $50, a flat rate of $50 per user. And I mean per user by per computer. So in a business sense, that's relatively reasonable, and you get continuous updates and so on and so forth. There is support, and so on and so forth for both programs actually. But Thunderbird, I believe, is 100% free for everyone, regardless of whether you're an individual or a business. EM Client is free for individuals, and there's a $50 charge for business use. But like I said, they interface with Google quite well using IMAP protocols and POP3 protocols. Like I said, I recommend everyone using IMAP now. That is the new standard, and everyone should be using it. The nice thing about EM Client, just for observations, if you are using Windows Live Mail and you install EM Client, it will automatically pull in your emails from Live Mail. I have never seen Thunderbird do that. That's not to say it can't. But it's a part of the setup process when you're installing EM Client that it automatically pulls in your Live Mail emails and your contacts and your calendar right into it. So if you don't want to lose anything, EM Client would be the way to go. And again, like I said, I'm not sure with Thunderbird. I've never had to set one up. I've always supported it after it's already been installed. So it may do the same thing. It may not. But, both of these are really good email client programs to use. Like I said, I'm just partial to EM Client. I've had a lot of success with it for many of my clients. So, and I think it looks very similar to Outlook. And so, Thunderbird can too. I'm sure there's a setting that'll let you do that, but this just feels better to me. But again, your choice. And like I said, it is free for individuals, but as you can see, when you go into Pro for individuals, you could do other things. And for companies, obviously, you need to buy it. Just to be aware of that. So, but Thunderbird, I believe, like I said, is free. Let's double check here. Add on, get involved. There's no mention of a fee there. So again, your choice. Both are really good programs. Both interface with Google Mail quite easily. They sync up with your calendar if you have it on Google, and they just work well. And they have all the features you're looking for, like delayed email sending, return receipts, confirmation that they were delivered. So yeah, all those things are there. So two really good programs, like I said, for replacing Windows Live Mail or Outlook for that matter. If you still have an old computers with Outlook email on it, Outlook Express, again, those will work quite well. So that's my video for today. I just wanted to touch base with you and let you know what I thought. Those are the two I'm familiar with and have worked with, and it's amazing. I've got so many clients who are still using Live Mail, and it still works even after it's been retired for like 6 years now. So anyways, if you guys get any questions, you know how to do it. You can leave it in the comments down below. YouTube, like, share, subscribe down below. And I have to do it this way. I have to remember to the right is the thumbs up and thumbs down for like and dislike. Hit the subscribe button to get notifications. If you don't have a Google account or a YouTube account, you can always find us over here on Facebook. Computer questions, computer problems, just give us a call. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.